Hello guys! So today in this video, I'm gonna be covering Form 4 Bab 8.1 Pelarasan dalam T format with you guys. So this Pelarasan T format is highly requested because it's pretty hard compared to your Pelarasan dalam Penyata format, which is a very direct formula where you just apply and change the number directly. While for T format, you gotta show them each and every step of how you got your number to be that way. So it requires some knowledge from your Lejar chapter lah. That's why it will be a little bit tough compared to Penyata format. So in this video today, I'm going to be covering sample questions with you guys to show you how exactly exam type of question will be coming out for T format. And also, this video itself will only cover belanja dengan hasil, account nominal, terkurang dengan terlebih. So if you're interested to do it together with the video, you may download the link at my description box below and make sure to remember like and subscribe. Let's see the next screen. Okay, so now you guys can see from my screen, this is the Pelarasan T format contoh soalan. So I put in dua contoh soalan because for belanja dengan hasil terkurang terlebih is having two types of questions that are coming out. So I want to make sure that both also you guys are familiar with it. So right now, let me just explain a thing that you need to know before you start doing the question now, okay? Which is inside your ledger of this belanja dengan hasil, what are you supposed to find? So for these dua jenis, hasil dan belanja, these two jenis, what you are supposed to find is the sebenar value of it, which the sebenar is supposed to be used at where? It's supposed to be used at this place that is called UR. So I'm pretty sure a lot of students will misunderstand this meaning. UR means, oh, untung or rugi bersih, right? No, actually it's not. This UR is a place, your penyata kewangan, which is where? Which is your account perdagangan dan untung rugi. It's not directly your untung or rugi bersih yet, but yes, you are putting them into this section so that you can proceed to find out your untung atau rugi bersih yang sebenar. So the main motive of doing Pelarasan dalam T format lah is because through the question, they will only provide you with the amount you paid or the amount you received during the year. But can it be always 100% true? Not really. That's why they want you to go and find out how much is the supposed value for this year. Hasil dengan belanja, so that we can get our untung atau rugi bersih to be accurate amount. Okay, so over here, tell you guys already, the main motive of doing this lejar is to find out this untung rugi. So, as long as you guys follow the steps that I teach you guys in this video today, you should be able to answer them easily. Alright, so just follow me. First step. Now, first thing is in this question, do you see that they have 3 sections in total? The first section is this upper part with the 1st January dengan 31st December, while account bank is the second section, and the third section is the anda dikehendaki. So what you're supposed to do is please acknowledge. As long as you see 1st January, 31st December, this section is what we call as baki area. What does that mean? If you want to find baki, no matter is BB or HB, you will look from this section. So how do you know it's a baki, BB, or HB? Very simple. As long as it's starting of the year, baki BB. Ending of the year, baki HB. So what you do right now, after having this baki area, second thing, the second section is our account bank. You gotta understand, you see, the bank has a debit side and a credit side, and we learned this since Form 4, yeah? Account bank is where we receive money or pay money. So what you see on the credit side is whatever amount that telah dibayar, while on the debit side is whatever amount yang diterima. Are they the sebenar? Not yet. That's why they are asking you to do pelarasan to find out. So what are we supposed to do then? Okay, you guys follow on. Label them by this. First step is always going to be your baki BB in the ledger. Second step, account bank's amount that you see inside. You're going to do catatan pergu for them. And lastly, number 3 is your baki HB. So we'll go by this sequence to post them into our ledger, our account gaji, insurance dengan commission, so that you can find their sebenar amount. So before you can start posting them, don't you need to know their direction? So for BB and HB, you will follow standard asset dengan liability way. So why do I only mention A and L is because these items that are given prabayar, belum bayar, belum terperoleh, and belum bayar is either AS, if not then is LS. That's why here we're going to label them by their klasifikasi first, then you will know where they are supposed to sit on inside their own account gaji, account insurance, or account commission itself. Alright, so let's start from klasifikasi. We'll do a quick one. Prabayar is AS, belum bayar LS, belum terperoleh LS, and belum bayar also LS. Once you have done, then we follow this, okay? Assets baki BB will always be on the debit side. That's why this is the only one. Alright, well here there's no number, that's why you just leave it okay as a dash also can. Secondly, we have this LS here, but then unfortunately no number, so you don't need to label them. There's no baki BB for insurance belum bayar. So we move on to commission, belum terboleh, and belum bayar. These two also L, so you follow lah. Liabilities, baki BB is always on the credit side. So once you have identified the debit or the credit already, your baki HB will always sit on a separate side, which is opposite lah. So if your baki BB is on debit, same thing HB, then it should be on the credit side, but there's no number, so we'll skip this part. Now, what about for belum bayar right here? No worries, even though the front have no labeling at all, but you can refer to who? You can refer to the coming up to, because they are also liability semasa. So you just need to see where is their HB sitting on, then this 400 will follow the direction as well. So if your baki BB of liability is on the credit side, means that your HB is gonna be on the debit side. So this 400 also on the debit side lah. Okay, so done with the direction wise already. Next is account bank. This one really don't have to be so concerned, because if you see it inside your account bank, there is an account commission diterima, means that you have to open its account later on, and what you're supposed to do? Catatan bergu. One time debit, one time towards the credit side. And what are you supposed to explain it as? Why your commission diterima will increase? Because I received it inside my bank account. So you'll be writing bank inside your account, commission diterima. So this is what you're supposed to do. So 1, 2, 3 steps are ready. Let's go ahead and start finding out our untung rugi amount. So what are you supposed to do now? Follow. Now I want to open account gaji first, right? Gaji has a baki BB of belum bayar on the credit side. So I will follow this 100 ringgit to be put into the Lejar itself with the date alongside. So 2020, January 1st. Make sure to write the name in full. Gaji belum bayar. So right here, I'm showing you guys the short form, but during the exam, make sure you write them in full. So gaji belum bayar worth of 100 ringgit to start our account gaji. Second step is what? Now, second step is bank. Do you see that inside your account bank, gaji is 4,008 currently on the credit side? So do a catatan bergu. From the credit, you post it towards the debit side. So right here, please remember, account bank will only have them in year end because it's a summary of the whole year. How much you have spent, I don't care which specific date, but these are the amount that has been dibayar and diterima. That's why we will put now in the debit side of my gaji, across like this okay, across put in December 31st. We have paid with bank amount of 4,800. So once you guys have put in this 4,008, moving on is the third step, right? But hold on. Before you can put your third step, remember to always reserve a spot for your untung rugi. But where is it supposed to sit on? Reminder, your bank is dibayar. Dibayar and sebenar can never sit on the same side. So where would your sebenar be on? Sebenar will always be across of your bank itself. So you will know where to position them. As long as bank is on the debit side right now, then my untung rugi will have to be put on the credit side. Like this. Untung rugi. Can get? So always bank, untung rugi, different side. So you just judge by your bank first. If your bank is debit, you put your untung rugi on the credit side. So even though there's no number, but I still gotta reserve the space in case it sits on the same side as my baki HB. Then you cannot have HB first only to UR. This is a wrong positioning. HB must always be the bottom item of that site itself. This is the correct way. So you make sure that always reserve a spot for untung rugi first. No matter clash or not lah, you just do that as a safety purpose. So done with that, now hold on. When you write your untung rugi, do not attach it with the January 1st ma. Of course, you have to change your date into year end, December 31st, because you're finding it during year end. So left the space there for it already. Then third step comes in. Our baki HP is supposed to be on the credit side or debit side. Here, debit side, 120. So let's go to the debit side. Put in gaji belum bayar for it. Gaji belum bayar, 120. So how can we find out our untung rugi right now? Just jumlahkan both sides. But of course, the completed side is your debit ma. Then go ahead and total up first. Debit side is 4920. So if I want both sides to be 4920, how much is the sebenar? Then take 4920 minus 100 ringgit. Untung rugi adalah 4820. This is how you find out the sebenar. So turns out that, oh, I paid 4,008, but actually it's not enough because they are still belum bayar. But it's not completely all, because this total is 482 after I have cancelled off the baki BB dengan HP. Alright, so gaji demonstrate finished already. I would like you guys to try insurance on your own because both of them are jenis belanja, so it's kind of the same pattern lah. Now I will cover with you guys account commission diterima as the example because it's a hasil klasifikasi right now. So how should you start? Same one, you start from baki BB first. Over here, do you see account commission? Do you see commissions word? Here is a belum terperoleh of 250 to be put on the credit side. So we will follow, go to the credit side of account commission diterima. Put in 2020 January 1st, commission belum terperoleh, commission belum terperoleh with the RM 250. So after you have put the 250 already, second step is go to your account bank. Do you see commission diterima here? So we have received the 5,000, but it's not true yet. We gotta do Pelarasan to find out the sebenar. So what you do? From the debit side, you're gonna bring it towards the credit side. So catatan bergu from here, 5,000 debit towards the credit side of our account commission diterima. So change the date to December 31st once again. Written as bank 5,000. So what should you do before you go ahead and put in your baki HP? Make sure you reserve a spot across of your bank, which is the opposite side. For who? For this item called as untung rugi. So once you have reserved the spot, then yes, you can go ahead and put your HP already. But am I really sure it's at the same side as untung rugi? No, so we check first. Okay, go up and see where is it supposed to be at. 600 supposed to be on the debit side. So we're going to go to the debit side, which is underneath of UR. You put in commission belum terperoleh 600 ringgit. So put in the 600 ringgit already. How to find your UR? Jumlahkan your credit side first. So credit side jumlah is 5250. If I want both sides to be 5250, how much is your sebenar? Minus the 600 ringgit, your sebenar is actually 4650. So this is the answer for your commission diterima to be put at account untung rugi lah. So this is example number 1. Coming up, I'm going to show you guys example number 2, which is slightly different compared to the first contoh. You guys will see the difference one, okay? Coming to here, contoh kedua. What is the main difference? I think you guys can see it. The 31st December is gone. But here, I just want to clarify first. Our tempo is still the same as the previous contoh. 1st January until 31st December, no changes yet. Okay, so 12 months. Now, starting here, again, we have our baki area, but not all. It's only for baki BB sahaja. But yes, it will still remain as your first step. Don't forget about that. So what about the second step? Second step, from your account bank, you look at your debit and credit side, but no need to purposely memorize that. If you want commission, look at commissions word is on the debit. You want gaji, look at the credit side, will do. So then now we already know our first and second step. What about the third step? Third step, this time, instead of giving you straight, they want you to go and calculate to find them out through your maklumat tambahan. So you guys write down, this one is surely everything in 31st December. So anything you found here as prabayar, belum bayar, belum terperoleh, belum terima will be considered as our third step, baki HB. Third step, Okay, so what to do now? We label our baki BB first, so clearer you can see where it's gonna be on. Insurance prabayar is AS, commission belum terperoleh LS, and gaji belum bayar LS. Follow through, baki BB. Asset is debit side, liability is credit side. So you already confirm your first and second step way to do. Now what's left is the third step. You gotta find out what is it first. So let's look at the first point. Now you're gonna use your calculator already. Gaji yang dibayar, which means this amount of 4,008. Because I said already, inside your bank, credit side is considered dibayar and debit side is considered diterima. So since we have paid 4,008, they say is untuk 10 months sahaja. Okay, so that's a shocking news because it's supposed to be for 12 months, but I only paid for 10 months. Enough or not enough? Of course, it's not enough because we need 12 months. Here, only pay 10 months worth. So how many months is lacking? 12 months, I paid 10. Means there is still 2 months that we have not paid yet. So that is called what? Gaji belum bayar. Is a liability semasa. So what should we do to calculate that? Very simple. Just take your 4,800. Make sure to understand this 4,008 is only representing 10 months. If you want to find out the missing 2 months, you just need to divide it by 10 first, multiply by 2. Then that is your gaji belum bayar. So 4,800 times divide by 10 times 2, answer is 960. So where should I position it? If you couldn't recall how to put them, just remember liability. Baki BB is credit side. Baki HB is debit. So right now, we are doing 31st December. Of course, is on the debit side. Finish. So should I find untung rugi here? I'll suggest no. You can find them later at your Lejar. Don't waste your time over here. So then we move on to number 2. Insurance telah dibayar untuk setahun berakhir 31st January 2021. So here it says setahun means you paid for 12 months. But can I really take all of them? The answer is no, because you look at this date, January of 2021. Our tempo is only maximum until 31st December sahaja. Anything out of the area is considered prabayar ataupun belum terperoleh. But since now we are talking about insurance bayar, means it's a prabayar already. You guys write down insurance prabayar. What is this gonna be used as? Insurance prabayar is an asset semasa. So AS, how can I find the prabayar out? You see, my tempo is until 31st December, but I paid until January. There is an extra month from the 12 bulan. So you want to find out, right? Easy. Just take the insurance amount, 1,200 dibayar, divide it by 12 months, because yes, we paid for 12, but I can't take all. I want to find out what is that extra, which is 1 month. So to find that out, you take 1,200 divided by 12 times 1. Answer is 100 lah, isn't it? So this is our prabayar. We're going to use it on which side? Look at it, asset mah. Assets BB is debit. Now we're talking about HB, so you are supposed to put it on the credit side. Finished. Okay, so now final question. Commission belum terima 300. This is as direct as it is. No need to calculate anything, just take the name. Understand that it's an asset semasa. So as asset semasa, baki HB, put which side? This is on the credit side. So right now, what are you supposed to do? Go step by step. Let me demonstrate for you gaji how to do. So starting from first step, gaji belum bayar on the credit side, 100 ringgit first. So I'm now going to go into the credit side of our account gaji, put in 2020, January 1st. Gaji belum bayar of 100 ringgit. So after put in this 100, second step then is going to be from your bank right here. Do you see your gaji? 4,008. I'm going to post it from the credit side towards the debit side of our account gaji. So exactly the same step as what I do from contoh number 1, just that the number 3 step is different already lah. Okay, so bank here, we're gonna insert in the amount we have paid of 4,800. So before you can put in your baki HP, what are you supposed to do? Make sure you reserve a spot across of your bank to be your untung rugi amount. So you leave a spot here and then you can go on, put your baki HP in. What is it? This one. 960 of debit side called as gaji belum bayar. So go ahead to your debit side, write in gaji belum bayar. So the answer is 960. So put in already. How to find your UR? Just jumlahkan both sides. But then you see your debit side is filled up, right? Okay, so 4,800 plus 960. Plus 960, answer is 5760. If I want both sides to be 5760, how much is our untung rugi? Untung rugi is going to be 5660. So this is how it works. Okay, now finally, one more example before I end this session. Commission. Okay, let's settle the commission part. Starting from the first step, baki awal. Commission is belum terperoleh on the credit side. So I'm now going to go to the credit side of account commission. Credit side, 2020, January 1st. Commission belum terperoleh. Commission belum terperoleh. RM, okay, how much is it? You can check again if you have forgotten. Commission belum terperoleh is 250. So take that 250 into the credit side. Then the second step is going to be your bank. So look at bank. How much is it that we diterima? 5,000. So take this 5,000 from the debit side, post it towards the credit side. So it's December 31st. Bank 5,000. Now done with the 5,000, what's up next? Remember, before your HP across of your bank, you need to reserve a spot for who? Again, untung rugi. So write in December 31st. Untung rugi reserved already. Then the last step is your baki HP. What is your baki HP? Take a look. Baki HP is supposed to be commission belum terima on the credit side. So I'm going to go to the credit side now. Commission belum terima. 300 ringgit. So then you just jumlahkan 250 plus 5,300 is equals to 5250. So means how much is your untung rugi? Our untung rugi is exactly 5250 lah. So is it possible to see baki BB and HP on the same side? I'll say yes, it's possible as long as the names are different. Unless you're seeing belum terperoleh and belum terperoleh again underneath it, then it's wrong because asset, debit, credit. Liability, credit, debit. Their baki BB and HP will never be on the same side. So this is how you're supposed to solve your Pelarasan T format for belanja dengan hasil lah. So moving on, for my part 2 video, I'm going to be covering for your hutang jenis, susut nilai dengan pelupusan ABS. So please stay tuned for it. Remember to like and subscribe for my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.